Good morning, folk. Here we go. So, yeah, jumping right into it today. Which is ironic because I really don't have a whole lot of a core idea that I want to work on today. So I figured let's go work on this colony building kit that we started the other day because it's one of those things that we know we're going to need even if we're not. So even if I'm not feeling incredibly creative at the moment. Morning, Brian. Um, And yeah, so let's go ahead and start on that. And I'm going to just come in here and mesh cube and control I and X, delete all the vertices. So we're just going to start with a brand new cube here. And L, and we're going to give it empty wall A material. And then we're going to say, why is it, no, is it Shift S1? There we go. Object set origin to 3D cursor, object set origin, geometry to origin. Morning, Admi. So yeah, we're just going to work on this for a bit, the building kit. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn off this. Well, we're going to decrease the strength of this displacement quite a bit. There we go. Here we can go with 0.05, just something light. And then we're going to turn it off locally because I don't want to see it while we're working. And then let's go through here, GZ1, tab, and let's get started. So we should be, yep, right on the vertex. Good, good, good. All right, and sorry, world, we're going to set to use solid color and set it to here. So we're back to having, yeah, solid color world space. Okay, anyway. Where are we? Auto building. And I'm going to reassign, make sure we use the most recent version. Cool. Extra foundation of, yeah, do I want 0? Let's go with 0.1 with a 0 offset. So it's just going, yeah. So we have a base in case we care, but I don't know that we care. And we could see right off the bat that some our our wasteland texture here, material here, wasteland walls for A, not super feeling it. It's a little too, well, wastelandy, which you would expect, right? So let's just go ahead and change that. We do want a metal wall though. So let's come here. And we're in object mode 2, Shift A, mesh, plane, GX, and that's shade is me, and maybe just metal sheeting. I feel like it's lighter. Yeah, I feel like that'd be a good base. Now we have it in the scene. So come back up here and change wasteland walls to metal sheeting. Or there it is, plain gray. I don't have to move this off. And close this up. Shrink this back in just a bit. There we go. Yeah, so now standard old plain gray wall. It's a little dirty, but that's cool. We want it to be a little dirty, I think. And then plastic walls was the next thing we were working on. But let's make this a little bit bigger because this is a 2-meter cube and we wanted it to be 2.5 meters, I think, right? Yeah, well, 2 meters, yep. 2.5. Control A, rotation and scale. Turn it back on. There we go. Okay, so let's go edit it, and 3, and where are we? Auto building. F is our wall. And just assign the 1 right now. And if we look at it, we can see that it's inset kind of weird. And I think we should fix that. Are there umlauts on top of your hello, Anby? That's neat. All right, so let's, I don't even know which one it is. So let's just select these ones and M to new collection temp. So now come back to here and we only have the one that's still there. And we can see it's still in set, which makes sense. So let's come over here and 7, Shift S2, Shift A, Mesh, Cube. Actually, it's Edit. Well, doesn't matter. Join. Now, Tab, L, and S 1.25. Cool. Nice. And then let's add a new material, and it's going to be ID Boolean to that. And SZ, and bring it into like there. Doesn't super matter how much. Let's see what we got over here. Well, F, use Boolean. And tab. What's our Boolean here? Make sure it's set to ID Boolean, not like ID Boolean 1. ID Boolean, oh, that's right. Let's see. Tab, scale it in just slightly. See if that fixes us. Maybe I'll bring my building over here. Come on. Feels like one of those days, you know? Let's bring it on over just so we're near, because it'll make our life easier. And let's see what it shows us in color. No, because did I not set it to ID Boolean? Assign. There we go. It does help to assign it. All right, so now if we select L and GZ, see which direction we can go. If we bring, see, as we move the Boolean, we can now line our wall back up to where it's correct. Because what it's doing in auto building is it's using the center of the mass of the entire object as its place to grow from. So because ours extends up, it's saying that the wall center is right there and we need it to be there. Yeah, but easy to fix once you do this. Now, let's do it the next one. It's M to, well, let's grab this one. M, plastic walls. And it seems like by default it's picked that one, which is nice. Tab, A, Shift S2, 7, and Control A, Shift A, Cube, S 1.22. There we go. L plus, we just have to do this for each one. Like I said, it's kind of boring. That's why I didn't do it the other day, but we'll do it today. And assign, and SY, although we don't know, SZ. We actually can S Shift C, get a bit bigger. There we go. Good enough. And now GZ, and bring it to its close. There. Seems good. We're going to get a little seam no matter what, I think, but boring is good. Excellent. Glad boring is good. Then we are in good shape. M, plastic walls. Let's end these back to temp. There we go again. There we got it. Okay, 7, Shift S2, Tab, Shift A, Cube, S, S 1.25, and plus assign Boolean. Good. Now GZ. To there. Cool. Morning, Michael. Fixed that one. Let's save and move it. Well, then let's grab this one, move it back to our plastic walls, and this one, move it to temp. I don't know what that is. Get rid of it now. Okay, this one, 7, Shift A, Shift S2, Shift A, Mesh, Cube, S 1.25. Oh, I'm in object mode. Oh well, I'm gonna delete it. Tab. Cube, S 1.25 plus, not new, but Boolean, SZ, just because it doesn't need to be that big. And then over here, GZ. This one, because it was flatter, I squished them in. It's not as obvious, but there we go. Done. Control save. 2 more to go. M walls, M temp, 7 dot, S2, tab, cube, S 1.25, SZ, cool, and then, oh, I gotta give it a material still, like, what's going on? Sign, Boolean, cool. Now I can go back to, I was like, what? Gray. GZ. Lined it up. Cool. Save. And M. Plastic walls. Cool. I don't even need to move the other one because it's doing it. 7 dot. Shift S2. Tab. Shift A. Cube. S 1.25. SZ. Cool. Plus assign Boolean. It looks like it's pretty close already, but cool. Control save. Now, M, 2 plastic walls. Should be good. Let's double check it. let's see. Tab. Let's just make these other ones that same. Assign tab. Yeah, it's reasonably good. Remember how before they were like extruding out and black crossing over each other? Oh, well, this is not the normal Blender way of doing Boolean. So this is just the auto buildings way he's got it set up. It's just for his add-on. Regular Blender Booleans I find a lot make a lot more sense in this. But you do what you got to do. All right, so we got that. Let's just increase our building size out a little bit. So we have E 2.5. We get a couple things. And then let's do these as well. And one more. Maybe one more. Just so we have a nice center loop thing in the middle too, even though it's silly. Okay, and then let's coplanar and make that our roof flat. I'm just making something so we can see what we've got. And tab. Cool. Yeah, so see, now we have these kind of cool tarp things all the way around. They look like they're working reasonably well. Let's look at our building again, and I want to see about our vertical pillars. What's our vertical supports? So let's add them and see what he had for them too. So I recall they were a little bit chunky, probably chunkier than I wanted them to be on this one. We'll go with 0.22, which means if we're looking at our vertical ones, we're using the beams and not the profile. So under 25, beam. Oh, yeah. Did I assign them? No. No, I did. No. Grass 0.22 assign tab. Why is it not assigning them? It was. This worked, right? I'm not crazy. Selected edge crease. 0.22. It doesn't want to on this version. Well, let's just test something. Oh, this would be a pain in my ass, so I had to go back and do this. Edge crease 0.22. Oh, come on, really? I didn't want to do it. All right, fine. I don't know why it's not picking up in this version, but it was. I don't know. But let's just set them in here for right now. I'll try to figure that one out later. Okay, so we got it, and they definitely are a little chunky, just a bit. And we can fix that. I think it's this one. Not sure what you mean by select top of stack in this case. I think the answer is yes, but I'm not entirely sure what you're trying to do with it. Let's see. Tab A, S, Shift Y. Now let's just bring this in a little bit more. See if that's better. Yeah, that's more what I wanted. That's the scale I was looking for. So I just edited. This is the object that he's using to propagate our edges, and I just shrunk it down except along the y-axis, so it's narrower now. Not quite so chunky. And I'm gonna see here. Let's just, I'm gonna try one more time just to make sure, because this worked in the other one. I've been doing it in the Venice kit modified one for ages now. Clean up, reassign. It's already I can't do reassign inside here. Reassign. Should be the latest version of the add-on now. Oh, I guess I haven't tried this in Blender 4.0. That could be what it is. Grumble, grumble. That would suck if that was the case. I would be annoyed. 2, let's just try this. 0.22. No, it's not assigning them. That's bizarre. Well, annoying too, because it means I have to jump back and forth between these all the time if I'm doing this, which is just. Let's see. There's a way to. How do you say? Is there a way to set crease weight? Let's see. Set crease weight. No. There's usually a way to do this. Edge crease. Edge. Can we do it up here? Never tried doing it this way. Edge crease. Yeah, cool. That's how we do it. Good. Right? Oh, I didn't do it. No, it did. But where is it? Hmm. 3.6 still exists. You are correct. It, however, once you've edited in 4.0, you can't go back because it changes all of your. There's a lot of node change stuff around the principled BSDF that gets really funky if you change it back, go back to the earlier version. So once you've saved something in 4, this is saved in 4, you cannot go back. FYI. Let's see. Oh, this is the I didn't even talk about it because I've been using this for weeks now. It's the it's not free. It's the auto building add-on from Blender Kit that I'm using just to assign. It's a geometry node setup to assign these elements to this building based on the material that you've selected for the face. So like it knows that all of these are material F and it will randomly assign them based on that. But I don't know what's up with that. Well, we'll keep going. We can obviously mess with it later. And yeah. So let's see. Like for example, if I got this one and this one, I'll go back to just great so you can see them. This one, and yeah, I can type. There we go. Thank you. And select empty wall A and assign. And we come back out of editing. Now you can see they are no longer the tarp. Now they are like a steel wall because that's what our empty wall A is. And I'm just kind of trying to set up the parts we're going to use for this building kit, and we're ripping up the one of the ones that comes with it, which is the Wasteland kit, and we're turning it into ours because it's kind of a similar-ish style one. I liked a lot of the parts. I'm just not 100% into it. Like we don't need these. This is which one? Wasteland panels. I don't see us using this in our walls. We can in fact just get rid of it if we wanted to, just to clear things up. Let's do that. Delete hierarchy. And then in our building, it just went away automatically, didn't it? Yep, we don't have wasteland panels anymore. Pipes I liked already. I think we're good there. We can just leave those. Those are neat. What are these? Are these supports? Poles. Well, roof dressing. Okay. These are neat, but I don't like the materials. Let's see what we can get with them if we maybe just start playing and editing these because they're cool. I like them. Let's do this one first. Let's see what it actually looks like. So very simple model, which is good because you'd want it to be simple for what we're doing here. Tab. That's all master. And then this is master. Which one's concrete? We got selected in concrete just to see. Those are concrete. Okay, got it. Well, I'm going to select these coplanar plus assign gray, metal sheeting plane gray. Maybe just look at it with color on. Be easier. Yeah, okay, so our floor is that, and we need to probably re-UV it, although actually UVs when it does anyway. But that's cool. And then oops, if we just selected the whole thing and did that to start with. Also assigned. I mean, I don't like it yet, but and I mean, screw it. Let's just do it this way. I'm gonna do that. Just get rid of some master. And it's all yick. Yick. Yeah, not a fan of that. But let's select this face here. Let's see. Actually, let's inset this. Take it up with Y. Okay, there. And now, that should be good. Now, Shift G, coplanar, deselect that. Q. Can we subdivide it? Let's see. Yep, it's a little bit weird, but actually might not be too bad. Let's see what happens if we Shift Q, panel cloth it with a single cut. And I'm gonna drop into gray again so we can see what we're looking at. Too much. And also, we don't want this selected. That was the whole point. That cloth, cuts 5. There we go. That's kind of okay. That looks reasonably all right. Let's go to 10 though. 10. Sure. And let's remove the faces underneath it. Yes. Cool. No, I like that. I think that will work. We could go a little bit more. It's not that big. It's 15. Or no, let's stick it to 10. So the other way. And then add a subdiv modifier to it. And then apply that. Cool. There we go. Now, I'm just trying to make a wall that has a window in it, basically. So it's going to be a big, puffy tarp wall that has a window in it. Inset. Now let's select the outer first. And E and bring it up a bit. Cool. And we can even just leave those kind of like it is. Do I have window on this one yet? I don't know if I do. No, I don't. Okay. So let's assign it, and then we can go grab it from elsewhere. Glass window pane. Okay, save. And then this one here, we have tarp, right? What would we call it? Plastic tarp. Tarp, tarp, tarp. Let's see. Yeah, I can live with that. Let's join it to this. And A, U, cube projection. Let's see if it makes any difference later, but Planet of the Tarp, it is. That's what it's going to be. It is Planet of the Tarp covered things. I'm resisting the urge to go in and like really detail it because I kind of think these buildings should be better remotely. And if we need to edit one specifically later, then we can go add rivets and stuff versus the other way around, which would be to just go nuts from the start. And then we're stuck with a kit that's too detailed for what we want. You know what I mean? Let's see. 3 E 2.5. There we go. Double it up. And empty wall A. Actually, let's assign all these. And then we do just one, but it doesn't super matter. But let's just do one to see. This is Wasteland Houses. Yeah, assign. We got our Tarpy house. And stuck in because it doesn't have, again, it doesn't have that middle of object thing going on, which is annoying. But we can fix it. Let's see, wall A. Use Boolean, yes. We can just deform it, and that'll bring it in. That might be our easier bet. Yeah, let's just do that. It makes for a smaller wall, but we can always adjust. I think that's kind of cool. And that gives us what I'm looking for here. And it also means if we do it this way and this way, assign, we get 2. Let's see. Yeah. Better. But we probably want at least one more, I think. So let's go pull this one of these ones back, which is another good one. I like this one. Let's grab it. M2 houses, solo it. And we're just going to change master to gray again. It's all metal. All metal all the time. Rah! This is, I don't like that these are sticking through at this time. Control L, GZ. Let's just bring them back to where they're not. And let's kind of line it up more in the center because unlike the wasteland, we're not being quite so rough and ready here. Okay, that's good. Now let's see. Put another window on this one. Another 2 windows. 2. Control R. Put a window down the center. Where's the window on the other one? Right down the center. So let's do 2 windows here so that we can keep it a little different. And set those and bring them out just a little bit. Cool. These assign to our window pane. Cool. And do we want to leave it as metal or do we want to, I think what we're going to, we'll combine this one maybe. So we're going to leave that stuff as window, but this thing here will make tarp. Panel cloth, cuts 10. I mean, that's pretty much good. Let's look at it. Control 1. There we go. Sure. And apply. A sci-fi metal concert? You mean like a scene for such a thing? Potentially. I don't know. Maybe. Join. Oh, undo. Let's not join yet. This one first. Let's give it a material of tarp. And now let's join. Okay. Cool. And did I move it to buildings already? Maybe I did. Tab. Let's just assign them all to houses. Cool. Yeah, we got the different one. That's looking all right. And again, it's kind of got that, it looks a little bit more intentional. Nice. Shadowrun. Guys, I think I'm supposed to help a buddy with his character art commission for Shadowrun next month when he has a couple spare bucks to throw my way. I was literally one of the playtesters for version 2 of Shadowrun, these long years ago. Okay, that's not lining up right though. Oh, because we fixed it, right? We gotta fix it again. Because we did distortion. Now it's not lining up these things. Tab. G coplanar. Yes. 3. GZ. Let's see, did that get it? Yeah, now they line up. Now they cut into the building. Good. Okay, so doing well there. Do we want another one? I think we need at least one more. Let's do this. Which one? The wonky one or the one with the... Let's do the one with the corrugated tin roof. That seems like the cool one. Houses. Solo it. Okay. And tab. Okay, we're gonna leave our corrugated tin roof the same. That's great. B. Okay, plus. For right now, let's leave that roof the same. I deselect a concrete, add a new one, gray. Assign. Exactly. You know it, man. GZ. Back in, and then we need to grab these. GZ. Did I not grab them all? Weird. Oh, it's because they're not fucking even. Okay, again, we want these to be even. Select P section, Tab, dit, dit, Alt X. Go longer than this. All right, Tab, Shift S, or Shift, yeah, not Shift Fs. Don't add duplicate. G, coplanar. This. Object, set origin, 3D cursor. Okay, now. Fine. Apply it. Tab, 3, L, X, vertices. There we go. Now join it back in. Now, cool. Now we're ready. Let's see. And this one, we'll make this the tarp. We'll just leave the rest of this stuff kind of the same. Although, it'd be kind of cool if we bevel it just slightly. No. S mark it, right? Yeah, I think this does it. The panel cloth cuts 10. Yes, it does. Keeps us sharp on those. Cool. 9 cuts 20. Cool. Q, sharpen. No. Object, shade smooth. No. I'm liking it yet. Let's play some more. Cloth, cuts 15. I don't have any margin on it. I get an outside face. Let's just see what this face looks like. P section. Might as well just cut it out. Let's solo it. Tab. Let's try unmarking it again. See what we get. Just to see. That's a single one, but I like it better on the edges. How frustrating. Let's see. Let's try it one more time. I'm getting a weird loop around the edge. I don't want that one is the problem. And I'm not sure I know enough to know why it's doing it. Let's just see. Let's select the outer. Let's just see what happens if we do it with a little bit of inset. 10. That's better. I like that better. Anyway. Cuts 15. It's still getting that weird vertical thing going on. Up, 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 up. 20. I mean, I might not hate it. Let's undo. W subdivide. That's part of my problem, I think. Yeah. 2. Let's do some subdividing on our own first. See if we can get it closer to square. I think that'll make it better. Doesn't have to be exact, but I think that'll help us. Just time, let's try 5. It's already gonna be much bigger. Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh, that is interesting. Crazy. Let's just say 2. 2 is more in line with what we were getting before, but better. 3. I wonder why we're getting that one line there. But I'm liking this. We'll go with that. We're just going to do this one. And level 1. Sure. There we go. And give it a material of tarp. And join it. Looks good. Let's see. The roof went very rusty very quickly, but you know, it's okay. Why not? Actually, I like that. I like the roof for that. That's looking cool. Yeah. We'll leave the rust for right now. This is not L. Assign tarp. I don't know why they're coming looking so black. I think I have to fix that later, but let's see. All right. Anyway, I'm just kind of babbling on and on and on, right? Got a third one. And over here, there it is. And oh, we need to fix. I don't. Not digging its what you call it, support poles. They're too far back. Select GZ. Oh, I see. GY. Yeah. And then we're going to grab these guys. Just so it's not going to be too big. Let's see if that makes it better. Yeah, that lines them up better. Okay. We might do some more tweaking, but that's not bad to start with. I feel like I can dig on that. These 3, much as I like them, I think I'm going to nuke them for right now. We can always make new ones if we need to. Yeah. What's this? So this is our rooftop thing, right? Yeah. Again, plus assign. Let's give something different this time. Let's go with just straight up metal sheeting. See if it gives us it. not gray. Cube projection. That's a little big. Let's scale it and make it like here. Let's see. I don't like them all being the same, but I do like that. So 3. Let's bring that over to here. Just a straight wall. Here. Sure, actually like that. And here. That's kind of neat. Makes this being a little bit weird here, though. So GX. Bring it over. So we still got that cool edge. There we go. Cool. And then maybe this one's a little off too. Let's just squish it in. There we go. Save. I think that's better. Let's do the same to the other one. So we have 2 different ones. But I like that they kind of have stuff on them now. Silhouette. Right. 3 plus assign standard U cube projection. And then we're just going to do the same thing with this side. Actually, first let's grab them all. Select and kind of just scale it. Is that not all? There we go. Scale it down. Kind of like it on, if that were on the top, but we could just do it like this. Take it off wall. Ooh, yeah. Sure, why not? Okay. Dig it. It's kind of cool. We can even now, if we feel like it, and I think we feel like it, save. Let's do a little bit of tweaking to it. This is the one? Or we're on the other one, but let's do this one first. Fine. I'll do both. That's what we want. KZ, or just K. Tab, sorry. K. We don't have to be too precious, but accurate is good. E. There we go. I like that. And this side, let's do the exact opposite. K. Three. E. Push it in just a bit. Save. That gives us just a bit of variance that I think will be helpful. Now let's do the same on this one now. Tab K. Using your textures to make your model better. Get a little bit of a bevel. Let's see how we feel about it. Yep, sure. That's cool. You don't like that. I'm not I'm not so sure about this roof now though. Now that I'm thinking about it. Let's just select it. And I think that's better. We're going to avoid this like super rusted out look just yet. It's kind of my native tendency is always to go super grungy, and I think we're going to resist it a little bit and try to keep it a little bit cleaner. Where are we at? 56 minutes. Just using a lot of time, but this is not a fast process. This is just something you kind of just do and do some more and do some more. I do like these. They're looking good. These are like our support. What group is this in? Wasteland support. I liked those. Let's try, come back to our building and see what we get if we do E 2.5, E 2.5, and E. Oh yeah, no, it's way faster later. And let's make those this, just to see what we got. That's kind of cool. Just see, you know what I mean? Like you got some like it's being built still. Um, Maybe we change the material to our less grungy one though. I wanted to have it on there so I could see. We'll start with this one. Gray. Yeah, that's better. Same here. I actually don't think it's that slow going. I just think it's kind of boring to watch when you're doing a stream. That's what I mean by slow going in a sense. Like it's like, oh, yeah, it's pretty fast, but you know, I'm not sure that it's exciting to watch, but let's make this one the same thing. We're just gonna deliberately brighten things up. And we'll do it on this one as well. Pipes will leave darker because that'll help differentiate them. This is concrete, so we'll leave it as concrete. Concrete's fine. Go ahead and turn this one also to gray. And I think we might need to decrease the patina on the gray a little bit. It seems like it's getting a little bit on the out of hand side. I'm glad it's relaxing to watch. That's cool. Let's kind of cut this. Where am I? There we go. I want to see it. Yeah, maybe. trying to avoid too much steel. It's one of the things that like these are almost too much for me. One's better. 1.5. The thing about steel is that they have to bring it with them. So anything, it's going to be as plating as possible, like thin. Concrete is, you can make concrete where you're at, so that's possible. Um, but steel, on the other hand, what's it attached to there? Do. Like building materials have got to be the most expensive, least pleasant thing to bring on a colony ship because you need them, but they just take up so much fucking space that you could be bringing food and other things that you're going to want to survive. So the minimum building material you could get, the better it would be, which is why we're using these tarp walls. Because honestly, it just makes a lot more sense if we were to just take all these, in fact, and assign them. And gosh, I wish it was letting me do my thing properly here. Because I want to just do this, 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 this. That's all crease, but it's not letting me crease. Let's see if it will do it again. We'll try creasing again. And no, it's not, you bastard. All right, fine. Mean crease, edge data 0.22. There we go, tab. There you go. Like that's a structure that's like we have, the only thing we're using metal for is things we absolutely have to. Now I'm actually curious, what would happen? Can we do this? I think we can. This is kind of a weird thing to say, but this tab. What happens if we were to take two? No, can't do it that way because it'll raise that one up too, and we don't want to do that. We can 3 E up slightly plus U wall A assign now 2 or 1 plus 3 Q clean mesh. Where is it? Operations clean mesh. There we go. And then did I get rid of that? I don't want to do that. Okay. Don't want to do that. 1x dissolve vertices. Yes. Can I do these two? X dissolve vertices? No. 2. I need to get rid of these. No. Dissolve edges. Okay. Now, this one. 2. Control R. Good. Now I can do that and not have it join. So I wanted GZ up. And we're going to go with 3 and 3 and make that wall F. And make this and this empty wall A. Assign tab. Yes! Tarp roof. That's what I wanted. That's what I am talking about. This is a, yeah. That's what I wanted. I think my tarp is a little dirty. We're going to fix that. And I've changed my mind again. I'm going to get rid of that. Same thing here. But I wonder Can we make it a tarp roof? Could we make it a tarp roof? Ooh, we could. Let's take this one, solo it. Let's do it. Tab. Select. Just gonna delete it. Delete the roof. Okay, man, I get weirded out by these things looking sideways. 2. There we go. F and F. Right. Cool. Yeah. Good. And then 3. Actually. Yeah, sure. Up a bit. Cool. Yeah, that is the way. I feel you, Michael. I feel you. Okay, cool. Yep, good. And then 3. Let's take this and this. Just gonna, there we go. 2, Control R, and Control R, and again, just trying to get something roughly square shaped, and then A. Actually, I can hide because I said yes. Okay, good. That stayed. I changed my show all so it doesn't select everything again. Thank God. Okay, Tab, Shift Q, panel cloth, cuts 2. I mean, it's kind of cool. Let's undo this. I want to edit one thing. Sharpen it. So I can do that. Coplanar. What? Weird. Okay. Tab, Shift Q, cloth, seam, 2. Cool. F9. Let's cut our pressure down to a min of like 0.2 and a max of like 0.3. And then maybe cut our shrink down to a min of minus 0.05, a max of minus 0.05. Yeah, so I want to be a little bit more lined up with our roof. Cool. Save. Give this our tarp. Tarp, 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 tarp. And join it. And did it keep my tarp or did it turn it back into that other one for whatever reason? It turned it back into the other one. Piss off. And I'm gonna not S mark. Let's just see what happens if we do the whole thing. Q, sharpen. That's better. That looks okay. So now we have Tarpy McTarperson as a roof. Cool. And again, those tarps are just too dirty. It's my dirty thing is not working right. Looks good on these, but not once we've applied it. Shading. Control save. Tarp. And I'm pretty sure it's this thing. Let's see. No, it is not. Interesting. What is causing? Is it our noise? What is our noise being driven by? Let's look and see. No, it's not the noise. Because look at how white these are. And those are dark. That's not doing it though. Let's keep it. Let's try this one. Here, transparent. We go up. Is it doing anything? Okay, those are definitely working. The Room, is that the Oh Hi Mark movie? That's good. Oh Hi Mark. Um, yeah. Just looking too gray. Why are you so gray? What's going on? I don't know. Looks like it's done it across all of them. We'll leave it alone for right now. I'm not a huge fan. I have seen it. I have laughed at it. Um, I guess that's, um, let's see here. Tab 2. All of these. Let's make increase of 0.22. Okay. All right. Yeah, sure. It goes a little over, but I can live with it for right now. Okay, where are we at? 113. We want to make something to actually have something to show for today. Maybe we do. What are these bad boys? Oh, metal roof. We're not even using that right now. Good. Those are cool. That's all right. Let's change. That's just for funsies. 3. Change this one to pipes, whatever that one was. Blind again. Auto building B. Just sort of testing out the kit more than anything else. Does give us a wall, but that's fine. They're not going up to the form. No. Do we care they don't go up to the ceiling? Let's see. Not that way. That way works. There we go. That looks better. Cool. Alrighty. Let's see if we can make something with this sucker now. See what we get out of it. So copy our building. File, new, general. Should just save, but sure, save again. Delete, paste. 7. There it is. Okay. Shift A, mesh. I liked the cylinder before, so let's do it again. With 16 sides, then a depth of 2.5, and a radius of 3. So there's a 6, yeah, it's like a good small Quonset hut kind of building. And then join to this guy, and then edit him. Okay, L, and give everything empty wall A, and then P selection, and then L, and just delete this guy. Okay, and then here, 1, GZ, GZ, Control A, all transforms. Okay. We have the basis of a hut. Let's see. Now, if we were to edit and make this, get the whole thing, wall F, just to start with, and test it and see. See, that's so much better than last time. Now it actually looks like they kind of are working. I changed my mind. I kind of like the things sticking out of the tarps now. So I was kind of not for them last time, but I think I have changed my mind. I like them now. And this guy here, go ahead and we'll make it the roof. It's set to auto roofing anyway, I think. Oh, it's DAS. Where am I at? Like what? Auto building. Roof, flat, turn off auto flat roof. Because we like it. And we'll leave this as our central. Cool. And then edit, tab, EX 2.5, SX0, flat it in. Cool. And EX 2.5 and 3. Now, will it let me do it here? Let's try the creases again. No, it is just not liking that. Fuck you. Fine. And here too. And here. And I'll do more testing so I can figure what's going with that in a little bit, but not during a stream. And then tab. Cool. And then tab. Assign. Cool. Let's see, 2. Can I make these also? Increase 0.22 and tab. Did it keep them? Where's our building? Auto building, horizontal creases. Yeah. Oh, because it's top. Is that why? Horizontal. What was it called? Beams. Yeah, there we go. That's why. It's because they were not. Although, is it that the displace modifier? It shouldn't be. It should be. Why do we have extra weird cross ones there? We should not. Let's see. Tab AM distance. No. Let's turn these to 0. Up at the top again. Such a pain in my ass. That's better. I don't know why it's being weird, but we're okay with that because we might make it a door anyway. And since we don't really have a door yet, X dissolve edge. Okay, 3I and 2 X dissolve edge 3, and this one is going to be B. Assign, not B. E. What was our auto building walls? Support E. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Save. Let's go build it now. New 23 11 15 -1 live stream colony hut. Sure. Oh, gonna let you guys know I may not be here tomorrow. I haven't heard for sure yet, but I think I might be an extra on a commercial tomorrow, and I might be at work during this time. I'll put a notice up on the YouTube channel being like, no stream today if it's then. I just don't know what time we're supposed to start. But there may not be a stream tomorrow. And there we go. That's looking all right. And I try. Let's see. These two E S X 0. Flatten it out. Cool. And great. I'm glad you'll live through it, Michael. You know, that's important to me. Cool. Nice little window. I like that. And we will deform. We could do our same Boolean thing to bring that one forward because it's also not sticking forward, but I don't mind the walls cutting through there. So we'll leave it like it is for right now. Cool, cool, cool. I also like that it's kind of similar to our other hut that we built earlier on. I got a similar kind of vibe going on. Okay, cool. Shift A, mesh, plane, scale. And we're just gonna look at it from which side? This side. So this, yeah, no. We might want some behind it too. Like, how big do we make the ground? That's always the question. Seems good. I mean, I know this is like hardly exciting at this point, but subdivide 10, 1, turn on proportional, turn on random, make it bigger. Okay, cool. Remesh it. Why not? I'm just remesh horror. I don't even know if it does anything at this size, but we will remesh it. Mostly to test to see, make sure if remesh works, in all honesty, because it's new since our new version of Blender. And we did. Yeah, it looks cool. Save, F4, append. Gotta grab. Okay. Ooh, that's a different looking thing. Changed the way it looks in 4.0, but it still works. Cool. Everything except right here is cut through. So let's, instead of modifying it, let's go down to auto building and extra, just increase our foundation depth, which is the real reason you have this sort of stuff, is so you can squish it underneath things and it still works. But now we don't have any weird cuts. Cool, save. Okay, and just make sure this is the right scale. I think it is. Man, I keep moving these things around. What's fluent to the bottom? Weird. All right. Geoscatter. There we are. Grab it. And biome. Open the biomes. Ooh, now that's interesting. That's an error. Not gotten that. That's a pain in my ass. Can I not open the biomes? Ooh, well, I don't like that. Let's see if we can do it this way. Um, Enter manager. Biomes. Let's see if it'll work. Like if that's all it takes, that's all right, but that's a pain. Not happy about that. Biome 12. But it does seem to work. Cool. So I just have to manually go into the biome. Nah, that sounds a little too rough still for me. Let's get rid of it. We'll use one of those, the freebie ones from last week. Which one do we like? We like this one. And it's thinking away. And it's done. Okay. Um, don't think we got any trees direct on our guy, which is good. Just not liking this one here. See if we can just change that real quick. Let's just use a different seed. Why won't let me off to a different seed? Oh, you fucker. Fine, fine. For the purposes of this, then. Um, where are you? There we go. Just gonna delete this piece. Goodbye. Because that's what I don't want it to be. There we go. That's better. And we're good over here with this. That looks good. I'm just kind of giving it a once over. Everything seems fine. He's a little bit weird on our roof. Maybe we can move that around. Roof, dressing, seed. Sure. Just as good for the purposes of what I wanted, not sticking off the edge anymore. Grabbing it. And photographer. Camera. Go with the airy. Going all cinematic. Anamorphic. Resolution 239. Widescreen. Well, now it usually seems like it's more like 235, but it doesn't matter. And let me pull back just a little bit so we can get more. No, maybe not. And we can get a different angle this way too. Trying to get the boob and butt shot at the same time for the front and back. You know what I mean? There we go. I think we got that. Cool. Save. Let's change our lighting. Where am I? Oh, this is new because I moved it across. That's right. It's like, why did I jump it over? But open world. And let's do this one. And see if we can't rotate it and make it better. Because right now I don't like it. That is looking okay. It's definitely low res, so we probably want to up res it. We can do that even now. Yeah, that's better. And we want a tree. Here. We'll use one of ours. Me too. I always love that. It's an old photographer thing, but I definitely love it. The the light hitting the tips of things in the foreground. Just chef's kiss. Ground, that's right, plants, right? Vegetation, trees. And we'll go with bent tree again. Sure. We'll move it around. 7G, Alt R, 0, TZ, up, one tree there. We don't want just one tree though. One is a mistake, two is intentional. Let's see. Like that. That looks all right. And then let's pop one more bad boy over here. Might be right in the center a little bit too much, but scale it up just a bit, make it a bigger tree. And G. I'm just going to kind of play with it till I see where I want to put it. That works for me. And then I think we want one more in the foreground. Cool. Let's see what we got. Without plants, looks good. Let's set our focus to here. Yeah. 22 meters, sure. And then turn back on our plants, friends. Cool. Simple but effective. We could add a bit more lighting in here, maybe, but I think it's all right. And I mean, I like that it's not, you know, spotlight from God on everything. Oh, fuck you, Blender. Come on, all the time. In case you were curious, if Blender 4 crashes just about as much as 3.6, the answer is yes, sadly. I really think it's probably the new NVIDIA driver, and hopefully they'll come with another one soon. The last one was Halloween, so it shouldn't be too long. Let's see. Camera. Focus on that, just 22 meters. Yep. Save again. Turn on geoscatter. Save again. Take a look at it. Yeah, bastard. Yeah, I think that's good. And we're definitely at a time. So, so yeah, we've done a lot more to our kit. It's looking a lot more complete. I think it's not quite there yet, but it's getting close. We got a scene, got some stuff, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, I will be back on Friday for sure. Nothing going on Friday. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. Go make some cool stuff, and I'll see everybody again later. Okay, bye.